Hello, everybody. Welcome to Critical Hit Games Demo Night. I'm Ruel, joined as always by Chris and Luis. And we're excited as usual. We've got another terrific game on the tabletop to show y'all. It's Parks Second Edition. I'm really excited because I played the solo edition or solo variant of the old version a couple of weeks ago from home. So I'm looking forward to checking out the new one. But before we get going, as always, let's talk about what's new here at the store, Chris.
Well, we've got a couple things going on. This weekend, we do have pre-release for the new Magic the Gathering set, Final Fantasy. I believe we are full up on tomorrow's pre-release. I'm not sure about Saturday, but
Sunday.
or Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday. If you want to get in, you probably want to call and reserve your spot.
We have a sign-up sheet in store.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're only accepting the first 15 people for each day, and then you'll be on the waiting list if you're beyond that 15th person. So,
Okay.
so that's coming up. We also have next week. We have Chocobo races. We have their store showdown for Star Wars Unlimited on Sunday.
Ooh,
That
nice.
starts at 12. I will be participating in that. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Sorry.
Oh, no, that's 22nd.
Oh,
Next week is
Oh, yeah.
LFG.
that's right. I won't be here next week. It'll be the following week.
We'll be at LFG Con.
Yeah.
And you can see the calendar right there, folks. We have it up on screen. You can find that on all our social media, Facebook group, and so forth. But yeah, so
And then the week after that, which I think is the 28th, calendars there, so
Yep.
we'll check it out.
Yep.
So that is going to be when we have the Arc Nova tournament.
ooh,
So if you like Arc Nova and you like to play it competitively,
This week. I don't know.
we need like a little pointer.
Yeah, we need a little pointer.
but yeah, come play if you like to play competitively.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's coming up this month. Next month we do have a Catan qualifier,
Ooh,
so
yeah.
that will be here in July. So if you like to compete with Catan, then sign up for that.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris. All right, so that's your update on the store, folks. Let's get to the table. Right now, we've got Parks.
Yay.
Second edition. I was talking about this before we went live. I really loved the new artwork and just everything just
It's
pops.
so colorful.
Yeah, super colorful.
Love it.
Yeah, I've never played although I own them, the expansions for the first edition of Parks. And so someone told me that this is sort of all the expansions along with the original game, but in just the base game.
Nice.
So we'll go over some of these rules here.
Yep.
But essentially, the game is you hiking through different national parks. So as you're hiking, you're going to collect resources that you need in order to visit specific parks. There's going to be gear that you can collect along the way. You can trade in things. There's like a water bottle or a canteen is what they call it, that you can fill up with water and use resources that you can gain from that. So that's kind of and then you can take pictures as you're visiting some of these parks. So we'll go through all these rules in detail. Okay.
Awesome.
So essentially, every time you take a turn, you're going to land in one of these spaces as you're hiking across the country here. And so each space has a different icon, which is every game is switched out. I mean, not switched out, but it's shuffled. And so this is basically you can trade in any of your resources to gain a wild. If you land here, you would get this resource, which replenishes after the next round. But on top of that, you would take the action here, which is to trade in any of your resources to take a picture. Each picture is worth a point at the end of the game. Or you can grab one of these and you put it in your canteen. And whenever you fill your canteen, you get that resource. So you can collect these to put in your canteen by visiting here as well. If you land here, you'll get that resource, so the corresponding resources. If you land here, you can either reserve a park card or you can pay to visit the park card. You could do that, or instead of taking the action and gathering the resource, you can camp. When you camp, you take the tent and you place it along here to take whatever action is there, which usually is like to trade one resource for many, or gain gear and
Really, really good action.
Oh yeah. And then this is to get gear. So you would pay for your gear, which is you use sunlight for it, and then the gear will tell you if you land on certain spots, you will get additional items or actions. And then if you land here, you can roll a die, and it gives you whatever corresponding resource there is. Now you'll see there's a ladybug, which underneath it there's a little like patch. It's the shutterbug patch. So basically, when you land here, you get the patch, and if you hold on to the patch, you will be able to take a picture action twice. So you would trade in up to two resources to get two pictures. And then at the end here, if you're the first one to make it to the end, you will take whatever action is available. There's two actions, right? So this would be to get the first player token and to take a prox action. And then here you would get a wild and then take a picture, and there is to get a resource and purchase it.
Nice.
So that's pretty much the game. Now in between rounds, there are these goals that you want to meet. And so in these goals, we have, if you have the most water, you can get an additional canteen token here. In the second round, if you have the most sunlight you've collected on, and the most sunlight on the gear, right? Because each gear costs sunlight. So essentially, the more you have on your gear, if you have the most, then you will be able to roll the die twice for resources. And then in the last season here, if you have the most trees on your visited parks, okay? It's an important distinction that there's visited and then there's reserved, right? Mm-hmm. So if you reserve a card, you haven't actually been there yet. You're planning the hike, essentially. Okay, and then the last two things here. If you have the most photos that you've taken, you will get additional 4 points at the end of the game. And then if you have the second most amount, you will get 2 points extra. Nice. Now, each photo is also worth 1 point. And then the last thing here, I should tell you two other things, actually. Never say the last thing, there's always going to be more. So you have these two passions, and you get to choose which passion you want to play with. And so the passions are basically goals, and once you meet the goal, you flip it over, and you can either get a discount on cards or extra points for meeting certain criteria. And you get to choose. And you choose one, and it goes under your card as such.
Nice.
Once you've chosen. Okay. Another thing is that you need to make sure that you don't overfill your pack, because your pack can only hold 12 resources. Okay. And that's kind of the game in a nutshell there.
Nice.
So, I remember. If let's say, I am gonna land here with Luis, normally you can't be in the same space as another player, unless you have the ability to light a fire.
Yep.
So you light a fire, and then that allows you to land there. So when you do that, you just flip this over. And unless you have something that allows you to flip it back over, like this card allows you to flip it back over if you land on the 2 water space. Then you would be able to use it again for the round. Otherwise, it resets at the end of the round. Okay.
All right.
You guys ready to play?
Let's do this.
All right.
The game looks great.
Yeah.
It's a good, nice looking game on the table.
Yep.
And people walking around like, what are you guys playing?
Yeah. Table presence.
Yeah, right? I love it.
Very nice.
Good job.
Yeah. Great teach. Okay.
So the way you choose first player is that you're supposed to choose whoever's been to a national park in the most recent.
Oh, gee. Let me guess.
I'll
wonder you always win it.
Go ahead.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Do we start off with a canteen thing? Don't we start off with it?
That's a good question. Let me see the setup.
I think we do. Player setup. Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
me randomly distribute the.
On 1 to 3 players, we don't have the fire right now.
Oh.
Only 4 to 5 players, you get the fire.
Really? Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we can't share spaces. All right, guys. I guess we're hiking our low.
Okay.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna choose botany.
Is that right? Really? We can't share
No.
spaces? I could have.
It looks like your 1 through 3, your campfire side is not lit, and then 4 to 5 it is. I'll double check. Like
Yeah, that.